Session 12 of Unit 1 of Industrial Relations and Labour Legislation of 6th semester BBA of Mangalore University. This is the last session of this Unit 1 Industrial Relations and Trade Union. In this session we shall study a case study and do the revision and also see the questions related to this unit. Case study, revision, recap of previous sessions, important questions. As you have studied Unit 1 Industrial Relations and Trade Unions, now you should be able to understand a real life incident that has happened in the country and provide solution to the problems. Now this case study is about what are the approaches in industrial relations. Your theoretical concept should help you to understand the case and answer the questions. Now let me read this case for you. In a large-scale industrial undertaking near Jaipur, the terms and conditions of employment of workers are governed by a combination of labor laws and regulations, collective agreements and settlements, standing orders and industrial awards. While contracting collective agreements, the parties have taken into account the technology used in production, conditions of product and labor markets, profitability of the enterprise and standards of living of workers. Now the case is continued. We shall see in the next slide. Most of the agreements reflected the relative strength of the parties at the time of the agreements. There have been differences of approaches of the unions while presenting their demands before the management. While one union also took into account the financial conditions of the enterprise, another insisted on increased wages even when the undertaking was running in loss. Besides, there were considerable differences in the extent of membership of the unions and their hold on the workers. This is a case study which is connected with the trade unions and the industrial relations. Now let us see, you are supposed to understand that case and answer these three questions. Who are the actors in industrial relations scene of the enterprise? Now according to this case, who are the actors? We know that employer and his organization, employee or worker and his organization, and the government are the three actors. Now who are involved in this case? Second question is, what environmental factors are involved in the establishment of rules in the enterprise? So this is related to the agreement that is done. What factors were considered? Now technological factors and such which were mentioned in the case, these were considered by the establishment. Then next is, do you find any differences in the ideology held by the unions? So you know there were different unions and they were approaching the management or the employer, saying one was asking for financial incentives, then even when there was a loss for the organization, they were asking for higher wages, and whether they were protecting the interest of their workers, whether all the members were paying subscription amount, whether there was unity among the unions. So you need to describe about the different trade unions that you have studied in this case. So as you study the entire unit, you understand all the concepts, you will better understand this case and involve yourself and take a decision and write these answers. Now next we shall see the important questions. When we read out these questions, we can just recap or recall the sessions that we have studied. Now in the session here we have, from the examination point of view, We have three sections. Section A consists of 2-mark answers. So you are supposed to answer these questions which carries 2 marks. So a brief answer, 1 or 2 sentences could be your answer. So state any 2 objectives of industrial relations. State any 2 causes of poor industrial relations in India. State any 2 reasons for uneven growth of trade unions in India. What is the minimum number of members required to register a trade union? Define trade union. Definition by any person could be given here. State any 2 features of trade unions. Give the meaning of craft union. This is one of the type. Craft union, general union. So there were 4 types that we have studied here. So craft union is one among them. Then we had industry union. Name the political party supporting INTUCS. This is Indian Trade Union Congress. So Indian Trade Union Congress. Name the political party supporting BMS, Bharatiya Janata Party. Then explain any 2 features of INTUC. State any 2 objectives of CITU. Like this. These are the 2-mark questions. Now these are 8-mark questions which are asked under section B. What are the objectives of industrial relations? Explain the role of employees in maintaining sound industrial relations. Role of employees or workers. Explain the role of government in maintaining sound industrial relations. Describe the essential conditions for maintaining congenial industrial relations in the present context. Explain the main approaches to the study of industrial relations. Which are the main approaches? Economic, social, political, Gandhian approach. What are the objectives of trade unions? Describe the functions of trade unions in India. Why do the workers join trade unions? Because collective benefits could be sought. They cannot fight individually, so they form group and join a trade union. Describe the structure of trade unions in India. These are the expected questions from the examination point of view for 8 marks. Next is 20 marks questions. This is under section C. Here we have question 1 and 2 where there will be internal choice, and the third question will be a short question for 10 marks or 8 marks and followed by a case study. Now for example, if you see this third question, explain the causes of poor industrial relations in India. This is under section C, but for answering this question you will get 10 marks because this question is subdivided into 2 parts. A, there is a question, and B will be a case study. The case study may be from any unit, from unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From any unit you can expect a case. Okay, so the first question here for 20 marks, define industrial relations. Explain the features, objectives and scope of industrial relations. Next is define industrial relations. Explain the features, objectives and scope of industrial relations. As I have given it twice here, maybe this question was repeated many a times. Therefore, this is repeated here. Next is the third question is causes of poor industrial relations. And the fourth question is describe the causes for poor industrial relation. You can see a similar question here. Describe the cause of poor industrial relation. Suggest measures to strengthen the industrial relations. So these are likely questions. You can also expect some other questions like this.